UN calls on Israel to prevent Gaza genocide. Also noting the situation in the occupied West Bank, the United Nations rights chief called for Israel to end its unlawful presence in the Palestinian territory. The United Nations has urged Israel to prevent acts of genocide in Gaza and raised concerns over ethnic cleansing across the Palestinian territory and the occupied West Bank. A new report investigating Israeli military conduct in the war on Gaza up until May 2025 and published by the UN Human Rights Office on Monday concluded that Israel has committed serious violations of international humanitarian law, which in many cases may have amounted to war crimes and other atrocity crimes. Several investigations, including those by the UN and the International Association of Genocide Scholars, have concluded that Israel's war on the small enclave constituted genocide, with nearly 73,000 people reported by the Gaza Ministry of Health to have been killed. A UN report said while the Israeli army was seeking the return of hostages and some attacks hit military targets, many of these killings were unlawful. The war that Israel launched following the October 7, 2023 attacks on southern Israel by Hamas and other armed Palestinian groups, which killed around 1,200 and saw 240 taken captive, was halted by a ceasefire in October. But the Israeli military maintains a strict security regime, and many hundreds more have been killed in the past 7 months. Conflict monitors warn that since the ceasefire with Iran was struck last month, Israeli bombardment of the Gaza Strip has accelerated. Violent raids by settlers and the military in the West Bank have also been increasing. The UN report warned that Israel's concerted and accelerating practice of undermining the fabric of Palestinian life while consolidating the annexation of large parts of the occupied territories represents a deeply troubling trajectory. Advertisement. UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Volker Turk called upon Israel to prevent the commission of acts of genocide, to ensure displaced Palestinians are allowed to return home, and to end its unlawful presence in the Palestinian territory. The report also condemned Hamas and other Palestinian armed